dark horse. They have a chance to win, and no one was thinking they would win coming into this. Is this truly that title?
They came out of nowhere.
It's not like I didn't know about them, but not like this.
A squad that placed nearly last in the first LAN of 2023, becoming the best and most consistent team in the most competitive tournament to date. It's the dream underdog storyline that you think would only exist in movies. But at the Year 3 ALGS Championship, this is exactly what happened when we witnessed Blackhand utilize unique playstyles to go on a run that nobody could have predicted. And this story follows the IGL of the team Strafing Flame at the beginning of Year 3. Strafing Flame, Player K, and Panay were an unsigned team known as Chicken Sandwich. Up until this point, all three players hadn't seen any substantial success in their Apex careers. But with Player K and Strafing Flame missing the Year 2 playoffs LAN by less than 10 points, they were hungry to compete at a live event.
Very, very soul crushing. And then Raki left, and at that point I kind of just developed an obsession at just making it to a LAN. I didn't really care about what we'd place. My final goal was kind of just to make it to a LAN.
And in the first split of Pro League for the APAC South region, they placed first.
Here is the overall scoreboard, and it was Chicken Sandwich that walked away with the overall first place for the season, so they get that 10k prize.
After the regular season, they were picked up by Ironblood Gaming, and finally achieving his goal of getting to compete at LAN, they were confident going in.
We're confident we'll be able to make the finals regardless of who gets put into our group. I'm absolutely sure we're going to slay it at LAN.
But things didn't go to plan. IBG placed 34th out of 40 teams and was the only APAC South team to not reach finals. And a lot of this fell onto Strafing Flame.
I mean, I think the biggest problem on why we played bad was because of my lack of commitment. As an IGL, I need to be like watching VODs nonstop, and I need to be watching everyone else play the game, but I really wasn't doing that. After that split of LAN, where I wasn't really like putting in the work, player Panna and our coach at the time, Loki, came to a decision to drop me. That felt like very crushing for me.
And this became a turning point for him. Strafing got serious and started dumping thousands of hours into VOD review and becoming the best IGL he could be. Not giving up, Strafing teamed with Easy Flash Kid, a fellow Indonesian who was on the come up as one of the best mechanical players in the scene.
Easy Flash is, the best player in the game. He's my best games. I'm matching him in damage. You play a TDM with him, and he's like, sometimes he almost doubles our damage in TDMs, and that's like, I just don't understand where that comes from. Like, is he shooting the ground and damage numbers are showing up? It's like, that guy's a cheater. Like, literally, he's cheating. He's cheating online, and no one knows.
Together, alongside their third Bugi, they were signed by Blackhand and once again qualified for the Split 2 playoffs LAN. Strafing Flame would get his shot to redeem himself, but once again they struggled. After the group stages, they fell into the losers bracket and had to make a losers bracket run. This time they qualified for finals, but they were forced to contest for their drop spot on World's Edge.
It's really hard for Blackhand. They're trying to go up these zips, even with the melee. No light ammo left in the chamber here. Strafing Flame and Bugi. I don't think he's going to be able to do it.
Blackhand, the first squad to go down in this finals lobby.
But perhaps their biggest problem was Strafing Flame's struggle when dealing with high pressure situations.
I never kind of understood just how much of an effect pressure had. My hands would kind of lock up and start just like tensing every time I go under pressure. When I made finals on the Split 2 playoffs, like I couldn't really feel my hands. Like it was really bad.
With their lack of LAN success, it was rare for this trio to be seen as a serious LAN contender. But in Strafing Flame's mind, he knew they had what it takes to be a top team. Going into the last and biggest LAN for Year 3, the ALGS Championship, they made the decision to pick up Player K in place of Bugi and reunite the duo. And they were setting up to show the world the most unexpected run in Apex history. But first, as you're all fans of FPS games, you'll love the sponsor of this video, Enlisted. Enlisted is a new type of first-person shooter that combines PvP and PvE combat. You're set in the battlegrounds of World War II and fight against hundreds of targets alongside your own squad of customizable AI soldiers. There's multiple campaigns featuring unique weapons, vehicles, and equipment from the outskirts of Moscow 1941 to Berlin 1945, and it's made for all audiences. The realistic movement and large environment allow casual players to be an engaged part of the combat, whereas the short time to kill and the damage models for vehicles get hardcore players to feel truly immersed. And Enlisted is free to play on PC, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and even previous generation consoles. So make sure to check out the link in the description and sign up for Enlisted right now, as it really helps the channel. Blackhand started the group stages steady on day 1, but it was day 2, during their last set of the group stages, where they started to catch people's attention.
Not yet. Loot up and then we go back. Yeah.
I kill him. I kill him.
I'm here, Maul. I'm with Maul. One HP. I'm healing. Chill.
Let's go! That was a good game!
Like, yo, look left. Look left.
Yeah.
I need
I don't know. I think we go behind and like...
On me. Chill on. I'm getting guts up.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm insane, bro.
Blackhand has had just the most dominant position this whole time. No KP, but they've had to move. It looks like it's going to be a Blackhand win, in my opinion.
Blackhand looking to take another top gear exit. Already cracked. Gravity lift. Is it going to be enough for that? Easy flash drops all the way down into the last.
Blackhand getting another 16-point game. If we click here, Blackhand had 73 points. That is the second best set we've seen. Second to Dreamfire. And they finished second overall. There were two things about their gameplay everyone was noticing. First was their drop spot on World's Edge. Blackhand drops at Landslide, which has often been looked at as one of the worst POIs in Apex because of its low quality loot. But the fact it's a bad POI is actually the main reason Blackhand drops here.
It's so bad that no one good should really want it. So just kick out some like bottom 5 team for it and then have it in finals for free. This championship, because we ended up getting Landslide post buffs, makes it an actually like viable POI. Still not great. The loot is terrible. We come out with whites, we come out with 2 cells and no bats and no Phoenix kits, but workable, you know? Like you can play from it.
Additionally, Landslide had recently gotten buffed with a ring console and its central map for good rotations, so it's not as bad as most people assume. The second was their composition. The champs meta favored aggressive legends, with most teams running Catalyst alongside a combination of Horizon, Fuse, Bangalore, or Bloodhound. Blackhand was running 2 defensive legends, with Catalyst Watson and primarily Bangalore as their fragger. What's kind of like the choice there with Watson that you guys are using her as a character?
Mainly from that shield economy. It's like coming from Landslide, you cannot play the game without something. Like you either need a Lobo or you need a Watson. Otherwise, you can't peek, you can't hold space, you can't play the game. You have no shields. You know, you can't play the game off 2 cells.
And lastly, Watson's generator can be a big counter to many of the dominant characters in this meta, as her ult eats up all projectile abilities from Catalyst, Horizon, Fuse, and Bangalore. And on day 4, the winner's bracket is when Blackhand left everyone awestruck.
Careful behind, coming behind.
Man.
On me. Sit on.
Let's go!
I'm fucking picking, boys. Let's go.
There's a fucking...
The other way. Look at the other way.
I'm in.
Join in. I'm nading him. Chill now. I can jump.
Blackhand has 5 KP right now. At least 5 KP. This team is insane.
Move right with me.
Slash has 1200 damage, but he's farming the assists. Man's gonna drop a 20 bomb on assists.
Holy fuck, this is so free!
It's just so free. 7 KP with 11 squads left. A monstrous game.
Do not let them sight down to us! Yes?
Yes.
I'm on.
Okay.
Kill us, team. Go back up.
Now, Blackhand cannot be stopped. They knocked Guild and Sweet Dreamfire goes down. It's Timmy's ult drops Strafing Flame. Oh my god, Blackhand! They have 12 KP! What the fuck?
I'm telling this. Good. I'm their hut. They're just right under me. Do you have any nades? No nades.
I have to win. I got fucking...
Bro, there's someone on the roof. That was still a very good game. Go right. Wipe this. Starting. Break. Walk left. Walk up, Diva.
You give Blackhand a foothold and they will take everything, but they commit to the outside. And you can see in the kill feed, it's TYK that are absorbing Blackhand. Blackhand are so unpredictable.
Who would have thought? I know Heavy is the hand, and they are looking so strong right now. But
They finished the winners bracket in first and had nearly double the kills of any other team. And Strafing Flame, who once struggled with the pressure of LAN, was feeling confident in himself and his teammates.
I try to underplay the importance of the tournament specifically because I have struggled with playing under pressure a lot, like throughout my career. And this time going into it thinking it's not important and thinking like I'm the best has really helped with my confidence and being able to perform at my best. Easy Flash will like smoke anyone else. Like I have that faith in him. And Player K is probably one of the best support players in the world. And I'm just the IGL. I just do whatever I need to.
And as a triple mouse and keyboard team, they became all anyone could talk about. You see, over the last year of professional Apex, we've seen a spike in controller players, and it had become widely accepted that teams needed at least one controller player as their fragger. It's been a controversial discussion for quite some time, until Blackhand flipped the script. Strafing Flame attributes their commanding performance to the ability of Easy Flash Kid as a fragger.
For our team specifically, I believe our biggest gripe is like, you know, a support player needs to be a MNK because that's just the best role for support. But the problem is like Easy Flash is like the best MNK fragger in the world, if not the best fragger in the world.
A team that no one expected to do well was breaking every concept people believed about the game, and it was working. And after the winners bracket, they were striking fear into the top teams in the world.
You can tell like when you just watch a team play or you fight them, you know they're just gonna like probably roll your shit. Yeah, the momentum, like when we fought them, like the momentum that they had was just like a brick wall running at you.
They were going into Championship Sunday with 10 advanced starting points, a big advantage in match point finals, and they had the chance to truly shock the Apex world.
See if Tiff, though, there's somebody else that you've got your eye on, because I think I know who you're going to be talking about.
everyone's been talking about it. I'm going to talk about it. But all I have to say is Heavy is the hand, and will Blackhand take this LAN? Player K, Strafing Flame, Easy Flash, hailing from Apex South. But even after Split 2 playoffs, the complete difference that we've been witnessing from this team has been absolutely astounding. He even quoted in a recent article that he's not scared of failing anymore, and maybe that release that he has set for himself has allowed them to boast 2 wins thus far in the series, 117 eliminations, and it is exciting.
I'm okay. They're walking in. I'm healing.
Many people consider them a dark horse, but I think now they know, and many of us watching know, they can win. Strafing Flame, will he guide his squad to victory?
Suddenly getting forced into an engagement here with Blackhand. Blackhand have a Prowler, and trust me, they got 3
extremely strong players as well. Iron Blood Gaming will be our 15th team to be eliminated, or 5th team I should say. That Prowler's doing damage, but not enough. They're trapped at the moment underneath this building, but the knockdown shield, shield! It's too much for Ascent to deal with!
Going into game 5, they had 32 points and needed a big game. And then they battled hard to stop Optic and take 2nd place, but fell 3 points short of match point.
That's fine. We're the fucking best team in the game of walking in, okay?
Blackhand find a corner, and this is good for Optic. Optic forcing Blackhand and LG a little bit closer to each other. And Optic are being forced to retreat, and Noct, he's got no shields. Skittle Cakes is down! Dropped is down! But it's looking like this could be the end of the road. The catwalk goes down! It's one more game here in Birmingham as LG going to the final fight against Blackhand.
If Blackhand win this, they could get onto match point, but no! LG will deny. They've been holding strong, but Strafing Flame said he struggled with pressure. Well, now pressure is on your shoulders, just as our LG.
In game 6, they got the 3 points they needed to achieve match point, and then 2 games later, in game 8, they had their best opportunity to win the entire tournament. It's between Hand and TSM right now. Oh my god.
Come.
They're leaving.
I'm next to you.
Someone. I'm
Pioneers eliminated. Blackhand want to take this spot away.
Start forward. 1, 2, 3, go. Sit on me. Sit on me. Running on us. Walk forward. And let's try and live. Just try and live. We win this game. We win this game.
I need to look
You hear that? We win this game. We win this game. They're feeling gassed up. Let's fucking go, Hand! Blackhand in chat!
We're walling out towards the right. We win this game by taking this.
There's someone here. If Blackhand can find coverage, if they can find protection, they could find themselves in the final fight.
Hand and TSM have easy walk-ins. They might fight each other though, as all these teams fight each other.
Doing enough. Fuck. Just walk. I don't ball.
Hand taking God spot early. Strafing Flame goes down into Imperial Hell.
It's TSM who are moving in, and Hal got that first knock.
Gets the first knock, wants to press up, and they will get aggressive here, because if they win this fight, they own the northern side. All the other squads are on the south. TSM win the fight. And
If Hand go down here, it's going to be TSM last alive.
One left. One is gonna be.
With TSM winning Game 8, one fight was potentially the deciding factor that could have created the greatest run in Apex history. Nonetheless, 3rd overall and being the most consistent team over 5 days in arguably the most competitive tournament is no small feat. And going into year 4, Strafing Flame, Player K, and Easy Flash Kid are looking to ride this momentum and take over.
We are absolutely committed to winning in the future. We think we definitely should have won. We are taking steps to make sure in year 4 that that's going to happen.
Job's not done. Job's not finished. That's
yeah,
awesome.
That's a perfect way to put it. I couldn't have put it any better.
So a reminder for you guys again to download Enlisted. One of my favorite parts when playing is how many players are on the battlefield. It can create for some really chaotic and intense moments. Again, Enlisted is free to play, and if you use my link in the description, you'll get a free bonus pack including multiple weapons, soldiers, and a premium account. So thanks again Enlisted for sponsoring this video.